Have you ever wondered what happens to your body when you run 30 minutes every day for 30 days? Welcome to an exploration of transformation, a journey towards understanding the dynamics of our bodies and minds when we commit to a regular running routine. Our experiment is simple. It's a 30-day, 30-minute daily running challenge. But why running, you ask? Running is one of the most accessible forms of exercise. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership. All you need is a pair of running shoes and a little determination. Now let's talk about the why behind this experiment. We're all aware that exercise is good for us. But what exactly happens when we commit ourselves to a running routine for a month? Our bodies are complex machines, and running affects them in ways we can see and in ways we can't. Physically, we might expect changes in weight, muscle tone, and overall fitness levels. But there's more to it than that. Running influences our cardiovascular health, our bone density, even our metabolic rate. But the changes aren't just physical. Running also affects our mental state. It can influence our mood, our stress levels, our sleep quality, and even our cognitive abilities. Experiment isn't just about running. It's about understanding how a commitment to regular activity can transform us inside and out. It's about seeing firsthand the impressive adaptability of the human body and mind. Now, you may be wondering, what happens if you stop running after these 30 days? Well, we'll delve into that too. Because understanding the effects of stopping is just as important as understanding the effects of starting. Join us on this exploration, this journey of transformation. Let's find out what happens when we push our bodies and minds to run every day for a month. So let's dive into this journey and see what happens when you push your body to run for a month. Now let's take a look at the physical changes that occur when you run every day. When you decide to run for 30 minutes daily, one of the first things you might notice is weight loss. Your body starts to burn calories at a higher rate, not only during the run but also for hours afterward. This phenomenon, often referred to as the afterburn effect, helps you shed those pesky pounds. But it's not just about losing weight. Running also significantly improves your cardiovascular health. Each run causes your heart to pump blood more efficiently, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your tissues. Over time, this strengthens your heart and reduces the risk of heart disease. Next, let's talk about lung capacity. When you run, your body demands more oxygen. To meet this demand, your lungs work harder and more efficiently, increasing your lung capacity over time. This not only helps you run longer distances, but also improves your overall stamina and endurance. Running is also a great way to build and strengthen muscles. You might think running only works your legs, but in fact it engages multiple muscle groups. Your core muscles work to stabilize your body, and your arms swing in rhythm with your stride. As these muscles are used, they become stronger and more defined. Additionally, running enhances bone density. High-impact exercises like running stimulate bone-forming cells, making your bones stronger. This reduces the risk of osteoporosis, a condition that weakens bones and makes them more prone to fractures. And let's not forget about your skin. Running increases blood flow, delivering nutrients to your skin and helping it look healthier and more radiant. So as you can see, running for 30 minutes every day brings about a multitude of physical changes. It helps you lose weight, improves your heart health, increases your lung capacity, strengthens your muscles, enhances your bone density, and even makes your skin glow. These are just a few of the physical changes, but what about the mental changes? It's not just your body that changes when you run every day, your mind does too. This is an often overlooked aspect of the running routine, but it's just as important, if not more so, than the physical changes. After all, mental health is a crucial part of our overall well-being. When you run, your brain releases chemicals called endorphins. These are often referred to as feel-good hormones because they create a sense of happiness and euphoria. This is why after a good run, you often feel a runner's high, a state of being where you feel invincible, euphoric, and extremely positive. As a result, running regularly can significantly improve your mood and even help combat the symptoms of depression and anxiety. But that's not all. Running also helps in stress reduction. When you run, your body learns to better manage the existing levels of the stress hormone cortisol. This means that with a daily running routine, you'll be more equipped to handle stressful situations in your everyday life. You'll find that you're calmer, more balanced, and less prone to stress-related health issues. Running also boosts your mental clarity. It does this by increasing the blood flow to your brain, which in turn improves cognitive function. This is why you often come up with the best ideas or solutions to problems when you're running. It's essentially a form of meditation in motion, where your mind is allowed to wander freely, leading to increased creativity and problem-solving abilities. The science behind these changes is fascinating. It's all about the chemical reactions in your brain and how it responds to physical activity. Running triggers the release of endorphins, reduces cortisol levels, and increases blood flow to the brain. So, you're not just improving your physical health, but also your mental health. The next time you're feeling down, stressed, or stuck on a problem, try going for a run. You might just find that you return not only with a healthier body but a clearer, happier mind as well. So running not only makes you physically stronger, but mentally tougher as well. But how exactly does running bring about these changes in your body and mind? Let's dive into the scientific side of things. When you run, your heart rate increases. This isn't just an arbitrary number on your fitness tracker, it's a vital part of the process. With every beat, your heart pumps blood around your body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. The faster your heart beats, the more blood it can pump, and the better your circulation becomes. Improved circulation means your muscles get what they need more effectively. But there's another piece of the puzzle to consider: your lungs. During a run, your lungs work overtime to provide your body with the oxygen it needs. Over time, this increased demand can actually improve your lung capacity. This means you can take in more air, process it more efficiently, and ultimately, perform better in physical activities. Now let's shift gears and look at the brain. Ever heard of the term runner's high? It's not just a myth. Running triggers the release of chemicals called endorphins in your brain. These are often referred to as feel-good hormones because they create a sense of happiness and euphoria. They're your body's natural painkillers and mood elevators. But endorphins aren't the only chemicals at play. Running also stimulates the release of serotonin and norepinephrine, neurotransmitters that help regulate mood and relieve symptoms of depression and anxiety. Plus, the increased blood flow to your brain during a run can also boost cognitive function and improve memory. All these physiological changes intertwine, creating a positive feedback loop. The more you run, the better your heart and lungs get at their jobs. The better they perform, the more efficient your body becomes, and the more positive the impact on your mental health. So, running every day for 30 minutes can bring about these changes, but what if you stop? Let's delve into that in the next scene. What happens to all these benefits when you stop running after the 30-day period? It's a fair question, and one that deserves a thoughtful answer. Running, like any form of exercise, brings a host of benefits. But these benefits, unfortunately, are not permanent fixtures. They're more like guests who've come to party. If the music stops, they begin to leave, one by one. When you halt your running routine abruptly, the most immediate change you'll notice is in your cardiovascular health. Your heart rate at rest, which would have dropped due to the conditioning from your running regimen, will start creeping back up. The efficiency of your heart, its ability to pump more blood with each beat, will slowly retreat towards its pre-running days. Your muscles, which had grown stronger and more efficient, will start to lose their tone and strength. This is a process known as detraining or deconditioning. The increased muscle mass and stamina you gain from running will begin to diminish, returning gradually to their pre-exercise state. Your mental health, too, may take a hit. Remember that runner's high we talked about? The improved mood, the reduced anxiety, the heightened sense of well-being? They're all supported by the regular release of endorphins during your runs. When you stop running, this endorphin release tapers off, potentially leading to a dip in your mood and overall mental well-being. What about weight control? Without the calorie burn from running, you might see a gradual increase in weight unless you adjust your diet accordingly, or replace running with another form of exercise. Now, this doesn't mean that all benefits will disappear overnight. It's a gradual process. But the longer you stay off track, the more these gains fade away. So what's the takeaway here? It's simple. The benefits of running, both physical and mental, are like a garden. They need regular care and nurturing. If you stop tending to it, the garden doesn't stay lush and green. It wilts. So, the real key to reaping the benefits of running is consistency and making it a part of your lifestyle.